going on, everyone? Welcome to Captain Cardiac. Today I'm doing my predictions for the WWE Greatest Royal Rumble. This event is starting at 12 p.m. on the East Coast and 9 a.m. on the West Coast, so I'm literally just going to have to ignore my phone all day and wait till I get home from school to watch the pay-per-view. And then if you live on the West Coast, you can just wake up, pour a bowl of Booty-O's, get some booty cakes, and watch wrestling. So, very interesting. But I mean, you're going to get to watch a pay-per-view and then get some sleep. And I like that. But anyway, let's move on. We have Cedric out. The first match, likely the match on the pre-show. Cedric Alexander defending his Cruiserweight Championship against Kalisto. Let me just say real quick, Cedric Alexander's a freaking banger of a theme song. Like, this song is crazy. I just really like listening to it. But that doesn't matter. Cedric Alexander is going to win this. This is probably the most predictable match of the show, in my opinion. I just think, I mean, you had that whole Cruiserweight tournament to decide the champion. I mean, I don't think they're just going to throw that away immediately after Cedric Alexander wins and give the belt to Kalisto. Also, Cedric Alexander is likely the most over Cruiserweight. And, I mean, listen, if they wanted a new Cruiserweight champion, they'd likely not have the match set literally a week before the pay-per-view. So I definitely have Cedric Alexander winning this. And now moving on, Raw Tag Team Championship match, Hardy and Wyatt versus The Bar. Quite frankly, Hardy and Wyatt are very over right now. They have a lot of momentum. And The Bar, they're already 4-time Raw Tag Team Champions, so they can definitely suffer a loss. I think Hardy and Bray, if they lost, that would hurt them quite a bit. I mean, it's time for The Bar to feud with some teams on SmackDown. So Hardy and Wyatt, I definitely have them winning this. Another very predictable match. There's a lot of predictable matches on this show. And then, moving on to the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, Bludgeon Brothers versus Usos. The Bludgeon Brothers, they won the titles back at Mania, and they look dominant. It'd be foolish to put the titles on the Usos, or put them back on the Usos. So I think you definitely have to go for the Bludgeon Brothers here. And now we have the Enigma himself, Jeff Hardy, taking on Jinder Mahal for Jeff Hardy's United States Championship. I mean, Jeff Hardy's probably going to win this. I could see a possible scenario where the U.S. title and Intercontinental Championship could flip-flop, but I don't think that's going to happen. Jeff Hardy just beat Mahal on Raw 2 weeks ago during the Superstar Shakeup. I think he's going to win, and he's going to get a very nice push. And no one knows what Jinder Mahal will do. Maybe he'll beat Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. There you go. Now, moving on, we have Undertaker taking on the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev. This is a match I actually think has a chance of being an upset victory for Rusev. I mean, looking at it like this, Rusev could just get a faulty little nudge and push Undertaker into the casket. And I mean, that would protect Undertaker still. And I mean, Rusev would get a victory. And Rusev's probably the most over guy in WWE right now. So you would definitely possibly please the fans. But Undertaker's going to win this. This match is probably likely going to be very short. But the Undertaker's going to win this. That's all I have to say. Another predictable match. And then we move on to likely the match of the night. Unless if AJ versus Shinsuke can take it over. But it's Rollins versus Balor versus Samoa Joe versus The Miz for Seth Rollins' Intercontinental Championship. Like with many people on this show, Rollins just won the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. If Jinder Mahal beats Jeff Hardy, then obviously the Intercontinental Championship is coming back to SmackDown. But Seth Rollins is probably going to win this. I don't think there's a chance, really, that he'd lose it. But now moving on, we finally have a shocker/upset win because every match is not going to be the textbook ending. I have Triple H defeating John Cena. Quite frankly, Triple H has not won a lot of matches. I mean, his last 3 WrestleMania matches. I mean, we're gonna see shades of old Triple H. He's gonna demand that he win this match. But the Undertaker is gonna interfere with this match, cost John Cena the victory, and that'll help lead to them having a clash at WrestleMania 35. I think this is actually a decent way to go, because Triple H would get a victory, and then you get some really solid storyline development for Cena Taker. Now moving on, we have the phenomenal AJ Styles taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. Two things. First off, I hope Shinsuke Nakamura does not do another low blow, because they're getting quite annoying that he does them practically every week now. And then this match, I think AJ's going to win, because I mean, Shinsuke has looked dominant. AJ's in this program. I think Shinsuke will be the one to take the title off of AJ, but it's not going to be here. I have AJ Styles winning here. This match hopefully will actually be a dream match and live up to the hype that their WrestleMania clashed in it. But now we move on to Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns in a steel cage. I think Roman's going to win the Universal Championship, because one reason, of course, the majority of these matches are very predictable, and I have not predicted a new champion up to this point. So, you know, you're going to want to add a little bit of excitement in there. This match is another quite predictable one, though. Roman, I think he's gonna. You can just have Roman escape the cage, and you can still have Brock Lesnar protected. So ultimately, that's where I think this is gonna go. I really wish I had more to say about most of these matches, but this is just a really predictable pay-per-view. Now, moving on, we have the main event, the Greatest Royal Rumble. 50 men. Ooh, this is gonna last a very long time, but I mean, yeah, you're gonna have. This is gonna be a very crazy match. You have a lot of people who really could win this. What I kind of like is there's no one who's really, you know, a favorite. There are favorites, but there's no one who's like definite, surefire. This man's gonna win. It's quite unpredictable, but I think Braun Strowman is gonna win this. He'll give him a nice wave of momentum, then I'll predict, and then he'd go into a world title program with Roman Reigns. But if Shinsuke wins the WWE title, then I think Daniel Bryan's going to win. And he'll go into a program after Big Cass at Backlash with Shinsuke. I don't know though, this one's hard, but there's a lot of guys who really need a nice push of momentum. But I have Braun here. So that's it. This video went a lot quicker than I thought it would. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a like down below, or subscribe if you'd like to see more videos just like this one. Comment down below if you agree with my predictions, or if you think this is likely the worst prediction video you've ever seen. Hope you guys have a great day, and goodbye guys.